Welcome. Welcome here. Our focus today and all of this week is on these words. Well-being is my birthright. Well-being in my physical health, my mental health, my soul health, my relationship health, my financial health, all of it. Well-being is my birthright. And I want us to focus this whole week, all of our energy into that space. Yes, in spite of the things that we see in the world that may contradict that. There are pains, struggles, and things that seem to be completely opposed to the birthright of well-being. And so much of it is because of what we've created as a society. The dis-ease in the earth, the violence, the hatred, all of the things that we see that are adverse to well-being. It does not negate the fact, though, that that is a human right to be well. And most importantly, that well-being is in our spirit, who is eternal and unending and untouched, immune to and impervious to disease. But so often in our lives, we have dissed our ease because we've believed that we don't have a right to a life of ease. And this week I'm inviting you into the possibility that we do. If you can face limited and hard, challenging circumstances with unlimited imagination and with complete and total assurance and trust in your divine nature, you can shift the circumstances. As Marianne Williamson says, abundance is meeting limited circumstances with unlimited imagination. So we're going to go into the theater of our mind this week. And we're going to look onto the screen of our imagination. And we're going to create in that realm what it is we're choosing to project into our world. You cannot be in reality what you're unable or unwilling to see in your mind. You can only be what you can see yourself being. You can only have what you see yourself having. So I double dog dare you to go with me into this amazing space called the mind and create a life aligned with your well-being. I invite you now to sit up straight, soften the shoulders. Go ahead and relax into the surface beneath you. I invite you to notice the breathing in and the breathing out. Notice as the breath comes and goes. Notice this natural pattern of life. because love is who I am. Gratitude is my attitude. Abundance is my nature. And now I move into and with the reality that well-being is my birthright. It is good. It is accurate. It is perfect to live in well-being. As we go through this affirming meditation, I'll invite you to notice when the mind throws up doubts about well-being, about abundance, about happiness. Notice when the mind pulls data and throws up thoughts that are adverse to that. You can even notice the complexity of the argument, but you don't have to log into it. In fact, do the opposite. Choose not to follow that line of thinking. Let the thoughts come and let them go. Give them no energy. For these next few moments, I choose to believe that well-being is my birthright, that it is good, that it is perfect, and it is wonderful for me to feel well and be well. The garment of wellness fits me wonderfully. And as we get ready to go into the theater of our mind and place the images on the screen of our imagination that we want for our own fulfilled and well-being existence, I'm going to invite us into a series of a few deep breaths. We'll breathe in through the nose about 4 or 5 seconds and then release it with a sigh. So preparing now for that first deep breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. And preparing for that second breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. Yummy, yummy. And for that third breath together, breathe in. And exhale. And now, as the body is relaxed and resting against the surface beneath you, go into the theater of your mind. Look up on the screen of your imagination. I'll invite you to consider projecting your own self onto the screen. And almost like an avatar, It sits on the screen. And there you are. Just you on a blank screen. And then I'll invite you to start to put together the scenery. A scenery that makes you feel happy. A scenery that makes you feel healthy. A scenery that makes you feel joy and peace. Can you see it? Can you see yourself, wherever that may be? Can you see yourself in your happy place? And maybe in this space you feel the ground beneath you. You feel the breeze blowing against your skin. Maybe in this place you hear the sound of birds. Maybe it's the sound of squirrels or chipmunks playing in a forest, or maybe it's in the mountains or at the beach. Or maybe it's just on your back porch. Can you see yourself there? Can you notice a smile coming across your face? The feeling of lightness. Fulfillment. Joy. Stillness. Can you see it? Sit and see yourself in this place of well-being. So healthy, so happy, no stress, no roles to play, nowhere to be and no one to be, just pure beingness in this joy, in this peace. Can you feel the sense of freedom and joy, abundance, the sense of wellness? Can you feel that sensation as you look on the screen of your imagination? There you are, being, doing, and having all that you desire to be, to do, and to have. And there's nothing to do, nowhere to be, no one to be, simply to be here right now, in this moment of bliss. Where I'm whole and complete. I'm satisfied, happy, filled with joy and love and peace. Not a care in the world. Too blessed to be stressed. Blessed beyond measure. And if you notice that there are any thoughts, little captions that try to come across the screen that are less than this scene you want, just delete them. Let them go away. This is the scene of your life you've chosen. And it may take the brain some time to fall into line with what it is you want. But you've chosen this joyous scene. You are choosing well-being as your birthright. And nothing can keep you from it. You can let the opinions come and go. You are choosing limitless possibility. You are choosing limitless potentiality. You are choosing a life of complete well-being, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, relationally. And then you know that any challenge you face, still all things are working together for your good, your highest and greatest good. I am choosing a life of love, gratitude, abundance, and well-being. I choose this life. Love, gratitude, abundance, and well-being. Yes, even in the face of all adversity. Bask in the glory of this moment. See yourself in as many scenes of prosperous, joyous, beautiful scenes, as many as you want. Maybe you see yourself in a city in the world you've always wanted to visit. Maybe you see yourself in the car you want. Not the car you've thought of settling for, the car you want. Maybe you see yourself in the home you want to live in the relationship you want to have. Maybe you see yourself logging into your bank account app and see that the numbers have changed. With more abundance, all of those things are okay. Your wholeness is right for you. Your well-being supply is right for you. To invite us into a series of 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose. We'll breathe in through the nose. I am worthy of well-being. I am worthy of a great life. And on the out-breath, I release anything that stands opposed to that. I am worthy of a great life. I am worthy of well-being. And on the out-breath, I release anything that stands opposed to that. Preparing for that first deep breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. On the in-breath, I am worthy of a life of well-being. I am worthy of a great life. And on the out-breath, I let go of anything that's opposed to that. Preparing for that second breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. On the in-breath, I am worthy of a life of well-being, and I am worthy of the great life. On the out-breath, I release and let go of anything that stands opposed to that. Preparing for that third breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. I am worthy of a life of well-being. I am worthy of the great life. Once again, see yourself on the screen in your imagination, rejoicing, dancing, laughing, enjoying this beautiful life of bliss you are creating. Creating from this awareness that well-being is my birthright. I choose to believe that. I choose to practice that. And now, I'll invite you to begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, maybe stretch a little bit. Preparing to come back into the room wherever you're seated or lying down. Knowing that from this place of imagination, I go out into this world and I create the life I want. I create the life of bliss, or the life of happiness and joy and peace I created by cultivating that vibrational frequency in my life. I choose the good life. I choose the great life. I choose well-being because it is mine to choose. I choose well-being because it is mine to choose. And so it is. Love is who I am. Gratitude is my attitude. Abundance is my nature. Well-being is my birthright. Bring those hands together, rub them together gently, 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 yes. Place those hands over your eyes. Consider opening your eyes behind those hands. Preparing to bring those hands down to your lap. Everybody smile at me. Love is who I am. Gratitude is my attitude, my set, consistent behavior. Abundance is natural, it's my nature. Well-being is my birthright as a child of God. I believe this. I receive this. I choose to live this. I am worthy of a life of well-being. I am worthy of the great life. And I release and let go of anything that stands opposed to that. I choose love, joy, peace, abundance, prosperity, well-being. I choose it. Now go and make it a great day because you can. Peace.